ma'am.
Well, you're complaining about how long they're taking and what do you know is here?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Sir?
How are you?
I am not well.
All right.
It's all recorded. I've been recording.
You're fine. I'm recording too.
Oh my gosh, you took out the handcuffs and
No, I'm fixing them.
Okay, sir, I live here.
Okay.
And this happens every year where they have water balloon fights.
Okay.
Whatever. I'd asked them once before if they were going to clean them up, and they said yes, of course.
Okay.
And then they didn't. So today I was walking with my dog, and the gentleman was outside grilling, and I have all this videoed, by the way. The gentleman was outside grilling, and I said to him, I noticed you haven't cleaned this up. Were you not going to? Because if you're not, I will. Nicely like that too. And he said, why do you need it cleaned up? And I said, well, I don't know if you know this about birds, but they're attracted to latex, and they use it to nest with. And when they see, and you can see, my son was out here as well. He cut himself. He'll be back. He wants to be part of this as well. He's trying to learn a lesson right now. He's also got a bag full of balloons. He said, I don't care. He's 14. I don't care if birds die. They're going to die anyway. So if you want to clean it up, do it yourself. So I did. And I've been out here. I didn't approach any of them. I didn't say another word. I brought my son with me, and I was trying to teach him a lesson that, like, if you see something, you do something. So we have been out here silently, without any confrontation. Again, all videoed. I had to switch phones because this one ran out of space. They came rushing out of their house.
You got your license with you?
What?
You got your license with you?
I don't.
What's your
I can tell you my name.
Yeah, just say what's
Sorry,
your first name.
Rebecca, R-E-B-E-C-C-A. Groh, G-R-O-H. This is Ethan, same last name.
G-R-O-H?
Correct.
Do you have a middle initial?
E.
E? What's your date of birth, man?
5/27/79.
5/27 of 79. And,
And I'm 639. I'm not in this building. I walk around these buildings, and so when I saw the mess, he said he didn't care if birds died, and I said, okay, well, that's fine, sir. I'll clean it up then. And I silently came back here with him. I thought it would be a good lesson for him that, like, he has 3 cockatiels at home. He loves birds. And
nice
so we're
you,
trying to learn a lesson about taking care of the animals even when it's
here,
not
I
our
want to talk to you over here.
responsibility.
I don't want her to have the satisfaction
That's
of
totally
recording.
fine. And again, I have it all videoed, so
you're
I'd be happy to
okay.
email this to you. Because what happened is I'm trying to teach my son a lesson. I'm not going to bring him over to harass some people. That's not how this works.
So what building are you in?
I'm in the middle one.
So this one right here?
No, the middle building. So it's not this building at all. I walk every day. I walk about 4 miles around this track. That's what I do. I lost a lot of weight doing that. And I wanted him to learn a good lesson about, like, hey, this is civic duty. We don't approach them. We're not going to say anything to them. And I didn't. Neither one of us did. We just silently started cleaning up the balloons. Came rushing out of their house, screaming at me, calling me names, telling me that I needed to clean up all the garbage if I was going to clean up any. That they felt harassed and they felt threatened.
Didn't I tell you to go inside? And that's a nuisance to everybody, okay? All right, go ahead.
Balloons quietly with a child can be threatening. You see how they're acting right now?
Well, okay, so...
You see how they're acting right now?
Okay.
That's how they acted with me as well, but way more confrontational.
So in your...
They threw up fists also.
So did they threaten you?
Yes.
What did they say?
She went like this and said, it's time, you wanna? And I said, no, thank you. And I told my son cut himself on something. He actually was bleeding. So I sent him home to go get a Band-Aid because he cut himself. Because the thing is these things have been here for weeks. So if you look, you can still see a lot of them are down there.
Yeah.
And they're melted to the ground because they've been here for so long and it's been so hot. So a lot of them, like, look at my nails, sir. Do you think I'm here threatening people, or do you think I'm here cleaning up balloons with my kid?
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. This happens to me a lot.
So who started the interaction first? You said they did?
I guess in a way I did.
Okay,
and that the first go around, I had no interaction with them at all.
Okay.
And I said to him, sir, because I had said something to him once before, and again, non-confrontationally, like, and what I said to him is, I don't know if you understand, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but we're not supposed to do balloon releases anymore because birds are attracted to latex, and when those balloons pop, they try to use them in their nests, and they end up swallowing the latex and it kills them. And he responded to me and said, you know what, birds are going to die anyway, I don't give a fuck. And so I said, okay, that's fine. That's totally cool, sir. I'll clean it up myself. I went and got my son, and I said, Ethan, we've got a job to do. We're going to go clean up these balloons because we care about birds. I said, we have birds at home. We care about them. When I came back, they came out screaming at me, calling me names, telling me I was threatening them. I said, how, what? The only thing I said back is, how am I threatening you? All I'm doing is cleaning up balloons. And they kept saying, yeah, you're doing a good job. You missed a spot. You missed a spot. Do more, bitch. Do more, bitch. Yeah, I didn't say anything back. Nothing.
So what's in your agreement as far as living here?
What do you mean?
Do you guys have to mow your own lawns? Do you guys have to do all
No, this
that
is
stuff?
not their property. This is association property. This is common property. This isn't theirs. I'm not in their yard. I have not stepped foot in their yard. I have not stepped foot anywhere near their patio.
You're pretty worked up, so
I'm sorry.
Take a
Can
breath.
you imagine?
Yeah, I know. Take a breath on it.
I'm just trying to do the good
No,
thing.
you're good. Okay. But you gotta understand too.
I understand,
I get
sir.
it. Okay. You're recording, I'm recording, you gotta understand too.
I know.
If it's balloons and it's frustrating, that's something you have to take up with the association.
I can't.
Okay.
They won't deal with me.
They won't deal with you?
No,
Why is that?
because of you guys.
Why?
Because I also called on a drunk driver over there, and they don't like me. They don't like me. They will not talk to me. They don't like me. Because unfortunately, sir, I do a lot of good deeds around here. And every time I do a good deed, I get punished. And it is what it is. I'm not harassing anybody. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm literally picking up balloons off the ground in a common area. Nothing else.
So you come Crystal League 213, one by name, DOB? You said Groh?
Yep.
Rebecca's
they know me. They know me very well. And why?
Last of Groh, George, Robert, Ocean, Henry. First of Rebecca, Robert, Edward, Boy, Edward, Charles, Adam. Middle, E. Edward. Date of birth, 5/27/79, 5/27/79. Female, white. Okay, so I understand your frustration, right? I get where you're coming from. I get you're trying to install good morals into your son. But when it comes to police and law enforcement, okay, you're trying to put yourself in a position that only an association can take care of, even though, because trust me.
I can clean up balloons. I can clean it. Actually, I have emails from the association that say, if you see garbage, feel free to clean it up yourself.
Feel free, right?
Yes.
Not obligated. You're not getting paid.
But I want to.
You're not told.
I want to clean it up. And if I were attacking them about it, if I were saying, you did this, and you're bad, and this, okay, that's a harassment. I'm not harassing. Simply picking it up quietly is not harassment.
Go ahead.
And that's what I did.
That's your opinion, right? That's your opinion.
Well, this isn't their property.
Okay, but that's your opinion. If you go up to somebody,
I didn't go up to them.
You just told me you went up to the gentleman first.
I didn't go up to him. I was standing over here, and I just said.
Okay, but you talked to him, right?
I asked him if he was going to clean it up.
You talked to him, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he can take that as being harassed.
Okay.
He has every right to do so, just how you have every right to feel bothered by this.
Okay.
Go ahead for 213.
So if you speak to someone and they consider it harassment, does that make it harassment?
Temper, thank you. Well, it depends, right? So, let me give you an example. Sometimes someone can cut their hand, right? Right here. And call us for them. That's the biggest emergency of their life, right? Other times, people get in a crash, they have broken legs, and they go, I'm fine. And they're not freaking out, okay? So depending on if I go over there, because you got to think, this is property, right? So
not their property.
Not their property, right? But that's their dwelling right there. So if I go over them and I tell them, hey, how did you feel when you interacted with her? Because you approached first since the beginning. If I tell her, how do you feel? And she tells me she feels alarmed, she feels disturbed, and you can get charged with disorderly conduct. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah, but fine. Go ahead and arrest me. I'll take it to court. I have it all video.
That's fine. But do you get what I'm saying? No.
Are you going to arrest me?
No, but I'm telling you right now.
So I'm going to ask you, officer, and I'd like your opinion.
Go ahead.
Should I have not cleaned up the balloons?
You can do what you want.
So
but it's not your obligation. So
don't
feel.
My obligation.
Hold on, let me finish.
But
so
no, let me say something though, because I did I gave you your time, and I'm not trying to interrupt you. But the thing is I am in a common area cleaning up balloons. If they consider that harassment, then they shouldn't come out.
Harassment could be the part where you
Okay,
talk
but
to
sir,
him
let me
saying,
finish,
hey.
please. I let you talk, right? Can I talk? Can I finish what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
When they come out of their house, because they were inside their house, I didn't approach either one of them.
Okay.
They came out of their house and they approached me. They threatened me with violence. They screamed.
What did they say to you?
I told you, they did this with their hands and said, "You ready? You want to go?" And I said, "No, thank you. I'm just going to continue cleaning up."
Okay,
so,
but there's no direct threats, right? There's no, I'm going to stab you. There's no,
she said she was going to hit me.
You.
She threatened to hit me.
Okay, how?
She went, "Are you ready? Are you ready? You want it?" That's what she said.
Did she verbally tell you that she was going to hit you?
Yes, she took her hand. and hit her hand
And
with
she
her
said,
other hand and said, "Are you ready? Do you want this?"
Okay, that's what she told you?
Yes.
That's not a direct threat, ma'am. That's actually an indirect threat.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. You do what you need to do, officer. I'm sure that you know exactly who I am. And
No,
that's
I've
fine.
never met you before. That's
So-
why I ran your name. I've never met you before.
So again, I'm not harassing anybody, and it's not on me. It's not incumbent upon me to stop what I'm doing that I'm allowed to do.
Okay.
Right? I'm allowed to clean this up if I want to. I'm not required,
Yeah.
but I'm allowed to. So if she comes out and starts screaming threatening me with physical violence, screaming at
But
me.
she didn't.
Yes, she did.
That's your opinion.
I have it on video.
Okay, show me the video.
I can't right now because I'm videoing you. So
Okay.
I'll email it to you.
Okay.
If you'd like to arrest me,
there's
you
no
can
way.
go ahead and do
No,
that.
I'm not going to arrest you. I didn't say that.
I would like you to at this point.
Do you have a reason to?
Well, you're telling me that I've committed some sort of, what did you call it?
I
Yes,
did
you
not. I said if I talk to them and they tell me that they feel alarmed or disturbed by
Well,
your
I feel alarmed
presence,
and disturbed.
by who?
Out of that house that I was not engaging with in any way, shape, or form came out and threatened me.
Well, how do you think that'll start when you're the instigator?
I'm not
coming
the
over here?
instigator. I didn't
You just
talk to
told me
either
you
one of
went
those
up
women.
to him first.
I talked to him, and I didn't go up to him. I did not go up to him. I did not approach him. All I said is, "Are you going to clean this up?" He said no, and I said okay, and then I cleaned it up. You think that's alarming?
It depends. I have to ask him.
Well, you go ahead and ask him, and then you go ahead and arrest me, and we'll see how this goes in court.
I'm not going to arrest you.
I would like you to.
I'm not going to. You're
Well,
not
then
giving
stop
me a
telling me
reason.
that I've done something wrong here
I'm
because
not
I
telling
haven't.
you I
You
haven't
are
done
though,
it.
sir.
No,
You're
I'm
very
not.
combative, and that's fine. This will go online with all the rest of them.
That's fine.
Cool. Go talk to them. I'm done with you. I have nothing left to say. I'm
Okay.
trying to teach my son how to do the right thing.
Okay.
And no good deed goes unpunished, does it?
Okay.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Okay.
I'm getting screamed at. Yeah, because my iPhone storage is full, so I'll just
That's
get
okay.
his body cam. That's fine.
Okay. Do you need anything else from me?
No, can I go home or?
Yeah, you can go home.
Yeah.
You were never detained
Well,
or
you
anything.
told me I was guilty of disorderly conduct. After
I did not
you said
tell you I was
I
guilty.
might be.
No.
You said I might be.
I
after you
said I
speak
have to
them.
talk to them and see what they
Yeah.
tell me to.
So I want to make sure.
Because you don't get the full story till you talk to both parties, right?
I think you saw the full story.
No,
but
I
that's
haven't
fine.
talked to them. I
That's
told
fine.
them.
Ethan, this is what happens when you do the right thing. Even the police won't back you up. Let's go.
Have a good day, Ethan. Thank you.